We're developing, through technology, an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So, individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on. We're developing, through technology, an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So, individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This should be probably a pretty short live stream. So, at least for the people in the United States, C Day will occur on December 13th of 2022. What does that mean? Okay, like I've been trying to explain to you for at least the last year and a half, that you need to get familiar with digital currency. And now it's going to be a very done deal. The United States government, in other words, an executive order was signed on March 9th, 2022 by that potato. And that potato signed this executive order without any permissions from the members of Congress to implement what is called the CBDC. That's the Central Bank Digital Currencies.
It's the utmost importance to get training. I'm a big advocate of constitutional carry, but
Here's the evidence right here, ladies and gentlemen. Read it and weep. It's not very funny. It's the Executive Order 14067. And we've read through it all. It's quite extensive. And it's not funny. No, it's not. It's not funny. It's one step closer to cash being flattened. Cash.
All right, shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Racha HaKadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who rule well and who taught me this truth. Citation to you brothers out there stiffly pushing in all sincerity and diligence. And shalom to the rest of the one-third remnant of men, women, and children of the nation of Israel, as well as the speckled bird, as we await this exodus by the hands of Yahweh Shah. All right, this is your brother Hagabar, man. And yeah, it's all coming together, man. It's all coming together. All right. And this is what the elders and apostles, all right, a Great Millstone on down, have been pushing out for years, man. Okay, they've been pushing this out for years. Okay, what you seeing now, all right, is the fact that they're about to implement the Charagma. All right, they're about to implement the Charagma, man. And we are seeing how all the roads have been leading to that. All right, now I have several articles that I want to deal with. Man. Okay. And, you know, Lord willing, this lesson not too long. Okay. But you see these words on the screen. All right. I don't really want to say too much. All right. Because, you know, I don't want them to clip the videos and things. But all of these things are coming together, man. And really, you know, the list goes on. Okay. All these things go together. Okay. The SCS. All right. Over there in China, okay, it's coming to Babylon the Great, all right? It's coming to all of these different countries, man, all right? Because essentially, the Charagma, the way it's going to be set up, the way it's designed is to what? To monitor, track, and trace everything you do. And you see, we seen that from that first video dealing with what? This carbon footprint shit. All right, let's play it a little bit again.
We're developing through technology an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint.
What technology is that going to be, man? And he's doing a hand motion. What technology is that going to be? It's going to be the Karagma, man. That's why you have it to where what? Babylon the Great, all right, is now looking to be the what? Top producer of Karagmas, you know, of the Karagmas, man. You know, they say they go into, you know, these different vehicles and cell phones and pets. We know those, they chip everything, all right? Why do you think Babylon the Great wants to be the lead producer of the Karagma, man? Because they're about to implement this shit. You see? And we're seeing how all these things lead to one thing, man. All roads lead to the same thing. The carbon footprint tracker, as he said in this video, right? The SES over there in China, which is coming to Babylon the Great, okay? The adoption of digital IDs by all these different countries, you see, as well as the CBDCs, man. I got a couple articles, man, that I want to just, you know, quickly go over, all right? But it's plain as day now, man. You know, this is the point to where the vision is just plain to us, man. You know, those of us that's been watching, the brothers that's been pushing this out, all right? Man, this deal is plain now, okay? This article was released 3 weeks ago. It says Israel puts the brakes on cash to spur digital payments. You see, Israel puts the brakes on cash to spur digital payments, man. And this is the reason why I played this second video, because all the brothers we know about the December 13th, man. This is a day that everybody's essentially waiting for, because as you see by the title of this video, they call it C Day. All right, they call it C Day, which I believe stands for either Crypto Day or Central Bank Digital Currency Day. All right, I'm not particularly sure. All right, but yeah, and it says implementation of CBDC cash flattened. You see, so they're doing away with cash, man. Now, I'm not saying that on December 13th, all the banks are going to stop accepting cash. There'll be no cash payments. Of course, that's not going to be the case. You know, these things have to take they take a while to come into effect. But nonetheless, man, Biden signed that EO, right? 14067, you see, which that EO goes into ensuring the responsible development of what? CBDC, man. The digital dollar. Okay? And like, yeah, man, you can research all these different individual things, man. They're all leading to one thing. Okay? And this is what we've been constantly warning you about. And now it's to the point to where it's like we're months away from some major shit happening, man. And I believe through the spirit, even leading up into this, you're going to have some shit going down, man. You know, you got a lot of people that's looking at the midterms, right, which is around November, for certain shit to happen. Okay? And these devils like to move on strategic timelines, man. Okay? This article was released 3 weeks ago. It says Israel puts the brakes on cash to spur digital payments. So with this December 13th deal, what is Babylon the Great looking to do? Spur digital payments. They're doing, the cash is through. Cash is through. You see, we don't even got to go into BRICS in their development of a new Federal Reserve note, right? We don't got to go into the petrodollar, the fact that Saudi Arabia is no longer going to be using that as the the means of exchange currency for oil, right? That's all that the US dollar had left, man. She wasn't backed by gold since the 70s. So the dollar has been through. And so it's a no coincidence that all these different nations, in their own timing, gradually have been adopting central bank digital currencies, man. And now we're coming into the point where they're about to have to implement it. Okay. So what you're seeing over there in Israel, all right, I have another article, going into Canada, I believe the UK, which we'll grab. All right. These nations are adopting this digital infrastructure, man. This is what we've been warning about. And now it's at the point to where It's Tom. It's Tom, man. Let's read a little bit of this. Let's see here. It says, since January 2019, Israeli businesses and Salakia, keep in mind, Israel, right? Those, the land of Israel right now under those Edomites, Babylon the Great, okay? Canada, Europe, UK. These are all Edomite ran countries, man. This is the beast system being set up. You see, this is the beast system speaking, man. So seeing that this is the new, essentially, currency they're pushing forth, what the hell else would the Rev 13 be, man? What else would it be? I mean, the writing is on the wall, man. Like, seriously. What else would it be, man? But anyways, I don't want to digress. So let's read a little bit. It says, since January 2019, Israeli businesses and consumers have been subject to limits on cash payments under the law for the reduction in the use of cash. You see, why the hell would they pass a law that sent the decree out for the reduction in the use of cash? And we know when the pandemic first started, they were telling everybody there's a coin shortage, right? The virus can be spread via fiat currency, yada, yada, yada. You fast forward a couple years later, what they doing? They trying to implement it, man. They about to implement the Charagma, man. And I'll never forget this trailer, all right? What you brothers know about it, okay? Which I might not even be able to pull it up on Google. But I'll never forget this trailer, man, because it tells you, oh, here it is. It goes into the Charagma. And I believe it says in March 2023 is when the first, diagnostic Charagma was placed in somebody over here, which I'm not going to play it right now, but, you can look this up, man. And I'm not saying it's going to be March 2023 when they fully roll it out. But guess what? I wouldn't be surprised if 2023 they implement these shits, man. I mean, the writing's on the wall, man. You see the words flashing on the screen: guinea pig, brain. It goes into the Charagma. Matter of fact, let's just play a little bit. Okay. You brothers and sisters may have seen this already, but I mean, it's only becoming more relevant. All right, now watch this, man. 2023.
I need to create a
Okay, and it don't say March. All right, just say in 2023. You see that? In 2023, 3 years after the global pandemic, the first personal diagnostic monitoring blank, you see that, appears. Okay, man?
clinical profile for you, Sarah. Which is more powerful, love or hate?
This is it, man.
Actually an optimist.
And I'm not going to play the full video. Let's just, we'll get to have a couple of these words flash. Money, right? Money, okay? What are they doing? What are they looking to do? Do away with cash, roll in the CBDCs. It's Tom. ID, which, let's leave that there right now. Because when you go into Canada, all right, as well as these some other nations, all right, this article was released this month, okay? It was updated August 22nd. It says Canada partners with WEF, which you should know what that is, all right? Canada partners with WEF to unleash digital IDs. Is the U.S. next? Of course they are. This is a global thing, man. Are you serious? It says the World Economic Forum is actively promoting digital IDs. You see, the Known Traveler Digital Identity is a WEF initiative that, according to its website, brings together a global, see that, consortium of individuals, governments, authorities, and the travel industry to enhance security in world travel. Okay, this is the standard. This is about to be the standard, man. Right? This is gonna be the standard for payment. This is why this is a global thing, because you're gonna be able to use that Charagma everywhere, man, and it's gonna monitor every fucking thing you do. Okay, and it's gonna allow access to everything, man. They're talking about carbon footprint tracker to monitor what you eat and every damn thing you do, man. That's the same shit that's going on with China and their, their credit system. You see, that communist, complete surveillance monitoring of the people. And if you don't fall in line and do what the hell they want you to do, they cut your ass off. That's why no man might be able to buy or sell if you don't have it, because if you don't got it, you're cut off. You see? And we're here. I mean, how much this trailer was released in 2021. Okay. How much closer do we have to be, man? For you people to understand this. Okay. But anyways, it says Canada partners with WEF to unleash digital IDs. It says, you can probably tell by the name of the initiative, digital IDs are a core component of the WEF's desire to enhance security. Canada is KTDI's most prominent member. Now, Canada is supposedly a country interested in advancing human rights. These people are not interested in human rights, man. They're interested in total control of the people. All right. And if you don't fall in line, they want to cut you off. This is why the FVMA camps are here. OK, this is why it's getting down to the wire, man. You see, you thought these things was conspiracy theorists and all this bullshit. No, if you ain't with the program, man, they don't want you. OK, because you're against it at that point. All right. And they don't want no opposition like that. It says now Canada is supposedly a country interested in advancing human rights, wants to introduce a federal digital identity program. Okay. Okay, because this is what, man, tying right into that credit system that they bringing about. Okay. And another thing, so I'm just flowing in the spirit, man. Lord willing, I'm not all over the place, but it is what it is. All right. The UBIs, man, which you know what that stands for, the universal basic income. Okay. All right. That's going to be another way that they push it. You see, they're going to tell the people, we're going to give you X amount of this currency a month or whatever the case, just like the stimulus checks, man, which didn't last long at all. All right. But that's what they're going to do, man. Okay. They're going to roll this shit out. All right. But they're going to try to entice people, and a good way to entice people is that UBI shit, because you ain't even got to work. That's just gonna be a constant, steady flow of money coming in. All right, for you to adopt this new system. You see that? But anyways, it says according to a recent report released by the Canadian government, those in charge want to make it easier for Canadians to interact with the government of Canada. For this to occur, though, modern integrated systems and an unwavering focus on the needs and experience of citizens are required. Okay. Let's read that again. Modern integrated systems, the B system, and an unwavering focus on the needs and experience of citizens are required. In plain human language, this will require the introduction of digital IDs. The elites in Davos, one imagines, are excited by the developments in Canada. All right. So, yeah, see this? It's all coming together. All right. It's all coming together. Now, when you go back to this trailer here, Slovakia, when you go back to this trailer here, what is on there? ID. We saw money, right? Brain. Because all those implants, they're ready for, Elon Musk went out and said they're ready for human trials. Okay, there's a company down in Australia that's already been putting the brain charagma inside of people. We are here, man. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised, man, 2023, all right, it's fully going to be implemented, man. Which don't go out, all right, you niggas said it's going to be, listen, man, we're remaining circumspect, but when you put all these things together, man, I mean, come on now. All right, but yeah, let's play a little bit more. All right. There it is. There it is, man. Let's go back a little bit. You see that? That's what's going to be because this is what it all leads to, man. This is why Babylon the Great wants to be the biggest manufacturer of these, right? Your digital ID, okay? Your digital wallet. Look into Amazon One, right? That system they're trying to adopt. They have adopted. Certain stores certain Amazon stores have that Amazon One system in place, man, where you enter in your information on Amazon's, network or whatever. You can go into the store. You don't need no card. You don't need no cash or nothing. You go into the store, you pick up what you want, and you just wave your hand on your way out. Boom, you good to go. See that? The gradualism has, man, these devils are strategic as hell, man. They're very crafty with how they've brought this shit about. You see, but it's to the point to where prophecy must be fulfilled. You see that? Prophecy must be fulfilled, man. So they're not able to keep tiptoeing around. That's why Revelation 12:12, because he had the short time. You see, they know they got a short time, man. So brothers looking at December 13th, you see, and we're looking at all this shit going on, man, and seeing how all these roads are leading to the same thing. You see that? You see that? So yeah, man. This is a good article, all right? Which I'm not going to read all of these, but it says the truth about China's, all right, credit system. You see, because this is what's coming over here, right? You see this picture, facial recognition, the biometric software, which just made me think of what's going on over there in Iran, okay? Iran, all right? Being able to go to the store, all right, and buy groceries at subsidized prices if you adopt their biometric software. See that? These are all things you need to look up, man. Okay? Because they all lead into the same thing. At a point to where everybody's economies is crippled. Everybody's catching hell. All these countries are catching hell. The people are fed up. And this is the point to where people are hurt at their lowest moments, which is only getting worse, where they're rolling in via Trojan horse, right, which is the pandemic, this new system, man. I mean, make no mistake. You see? But yeah, let's read a little of this article, all right, which was released August the 3rd of last year. It says, coming soon, Babylon's own social credit system. Okay. And I don't want to read all of it, but let's grab a little bit and go ahead and close out. It says China's social credit system is a combination of government and business surveillance that gives citizens a score that can restrict the ability of individuals to take action. We know this place is literally pushing for completely removing the First Amendment rights, man. Freedom of speech is not a thing no more. And they come out with this whole shit January 6th shit was a psyop. The targeting of the domestic extremists, right? Domestic terrorists, fact check everything, shadow banning. They don't like the truth going out. They don't like people speaking out against what's going on. This communist shift and the shit that's going on over there in China, it's coming to Babylon the Great too, man. It's coming to all these countries. All right. And that's what the B system's all about, man. You see? And, I wasn't even going to go into this, man, but I did have a dream the other day, which wasn't a vision. All right. But it was a dream, man. It was spiritual because it was going into the Charagma. All right. It was, I think I was in like high school and it was like a lot of people was outside. It's like, like you do a fire drill and everybody got to go evacuate and go outside. Well, it was a lot of people that was going into this school building, man. A lot of people was going into the school building and then it was coming out charagma'd up. See, which, it remind me of the dream the other brother had out in New York. All right, I forget the brother's name. But, man, this, the Most High is showing us the time, man. This is it, okay? People was coming out that school building in my dream and they had this charagma in their hand, man. Some people was coming out looking depressed and sad, but they still had took it. Okay. And I remember I was trying to record a video because I was about to be like, this is it. It's here. But it is here, man. Okay. But, yeah. It says, all right. Let's go ahead and go down a little bit. because it goes into PayPal. Essentially, let's see here. PayPal says the collected information will be shared with other financial firms and politicians. Facebook is taking similar measures, recently introducing messages that ask users to snitch on their potentially extremist friends, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This whole surveillance, monitor, shut you down if you're not doing what we want shit is coming, man. And I can leave these articles in the description box, all right? But I'm not going to go through them, man, all right? But that's pretty much the point. That's pretty much the point, man. So let's play a little bit more of this, and then you can go ahead and close it out. All right.
Cash will no longer be king, if you get my meaning. So here's the deal. For all the people that you don't even have to be subscribed to my channel, but for the people that see this video, this is not a game. Get right with the mindset of it's becoming closer and closer to the electronic panopticon that I keep telling you about.
And I'm gonna just leave it there because this video goes on and he continues to talk, but the point is, man, that this December 13th date, all right, is vastly approaching. That's only 3 months away, and leading up until that, man, it's gonna be some shit transpiring, I mean, what more proof do you need? Okay, the proof is in the pudding, man. All right. Oh, and I did want to bring this out as well. Just a lot of information, man. The IRS. Okay, you see this comment? It says the IRS put out an article yesterday about hiring new employees, which states individuals need to be armed and willing to use deadly force. You see that? The IRS is hiring about, I think it's 87,000. Yeah. This person says, but 87,000 sounds like only enough to target a small group of people, like people holding precious metals and refusing to hand it over, not the millions upon millions that will be outraged over instantly going from physical dollar to CBDC, unless this is just a start and they're going to continue expanding their law enforcement, which, hey, they are, man. They are. They're going to roll in the military because people are going to lose their minds due to this cost of living crisis, due to this whole December 13th fiasco. All right. Due to all these things, man. People are not going to be okay with this. And so they got the IRS now is hiring individuals that need to be armed and ready to use deadly force. You see? But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and close out and give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakadash, Wa'ababa, man. We're here. Okay, this place is through, man. And they're about to roll this shit out. All right, these are some Yappa moments, man. Yappa times to be living in. All right, but Shalom.